Cooper Marcher here. Pumpkins are the unofficial mascot of fall. Seeing these bright orange orbs with green stems show up at grocery stores and farmers markets signals the transition from the hot summer to cooler temperatures, crisper air, and of course, Halloween. But how much do you really know about pumpkins? Well, pumpkins are technically a fruit. So you might not find pumpkins included in a delicious fruit salad, but technically they are a fruit. Pumpkins are packed with nutrition. They are a nutrient-dense and naturally low-calorie food. 1 cup of cooked pumpkin is only 49 calories, but contains 49% of your daily needs for vitamin K, along with vitamin C, potassium, vitamin E, iron, folate, and niacin. They contain plenty of antioxidant beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is converted to vitamin A in the body and is shown in studies to help fight off infections, prevent some age-related vision problems, and may help protect the skin from harmful UV rays. Each pumpkin produces about 500 seeds. They are full of seeds and they're delicious and nutritious. Unhulled pumpkin seeds can be roasted and eaten and provide antioxidants, magnesium, zinc, iron, and fatty acids. Pumpkins, Pumpkin It Up, and 101 Things to Do with Pumpkins was written by Eliza Cross. The first pumpkins looked different than today. Pumpkin pies. Pumpkin pies have been around for centuries, but the early versions of it looked very different than they do today. Early colonial recipes called for a hollowed-out pumpkin to serve as the crust of the pie. Ooh. Canned pumpkin isn't really pumpkin. Want to whip up a pumpkin pie for your fall get-together or Thanksgiving dinner? It's easy to grab a can of pumpkin puree off the shelf at the grocery store. It says it's 100% pumpkin, but is it? It turns out that pumpkin puree sold in the can is usually made of Dickinson squash, a relative of butternut and acorn squash. The USDA set the standards for canned pumpkin back in 1957, and things haven't changed much in the decades since. The best way to ensure you're getting real pumpkin in your pies and other pumpkin recipes is to make homemade pumpkin puree. Pumpkins grow everywhere except Antarctica. The conditions on the continent of Antarctica don't make it suitable for growing pumpkins, but they grow everywhere else. The top producers of pumpkins include China, India, Mexico, and Ukraine. The U.S. produces 1.5 billion pounds of pumpkins every year. Woo! The U.S. is also a big pumpkin player. Every state grows some pumpkins, but most of our supply is grown in 5 states: California, Illinois, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and Texas. Also, most of the 1.5 billion pounds grown each year are sold during October. Pumpkins weren't always popular on Halloween. The tradition of carving pumpkins on Halloween started from a scary Irish folk tale about a man named Stingy Jack. People in Ireland and Scotland eventually started carving faces onto root vegetables like pumpkins and beets to create jack-o'-lanterns. And it kept to keep the evil spirits away. Immigrants brought the tradition with them when they moved to the U.S., and over time, pumpkins became the first choice of those carvings. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.